What up? What up? Welcome in everybody to another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we do always start this show by being transparent, and we have not had a show since Thursday. I was traveling, trying to get back home, so haven't really done too much. I know I have won 17 of my last 25 wagers, and we'll try to take that momentum into this week here. So nice to be back on the show. Let's take a look at the comment section. And also, I just set everything up. Like I said, I just got back home as far as first show back at home. And just let me know if anything seems a little bit off. Help me out a little bit. Nathan, first in the chat per usual. Appreciate you tapping in. And also, I need to get that figured out from last week. Like I said, I was traveling and I remember we were on the comments. So DM me or comment after the show and let's figure it out, Nathan. What up, Prolific? JT in the building. Damani says from J Money Show to Skee. Perfect Monday. It's and then you could go from this show to my guy RC. Nice little way to get some information on the NBA every single day. Sean Evans in the building. Ronell, appreciate y'all tapping in. Z Howard says, good money Monday, everybody. Ready to make some money. Raven Ron, a little bit wrong here, says Skee 8 minutes late with a black shirt on plus 500. Not a casher. Tomorrow says, y'all think if Skee changes the official start time to 1:15, he'll be here at 1:30? That might actually work tomorrow. It might actually work. Dave Mason in the building. Skee's rolling up. That's why I was late. Nah, just getting back into a rhythm of being back where I'm at here. What up, Justin? Prolific says over on the TP. This weekend, absolutely. My body might have been like 95% tequila. If you saw my Instagram, you understand. Katie, leave me alone, man. It's money. You understand? It's money. Ash Bros in the building is happy Monday. Justin says he owes the members. You've been doing nice work the college game. The Majestic Mike says, what's up, all new member here? Let's get it. Appreciate you becoming a member. S. Miller in the building. I feel like my computer is going a little bit slow. Yeah, connection a little bit funky, says Eduardo. So bear with me. Let me just try something really quick. So, and Saturated says, just usually get called a hoe. Hey, I don't take it, that's fine. You can call me whatever you want. All right. So while I fix that, I think I just need to plug something in really quick while I fix that. Just bear with me 1 second here. All right. I tried something and it doesn't work. So we'll have to rock out for this show. Sorry about the connection, and I will get back to normal for the next show. So, and Bryce says it's a little laggy. I'm glad you guys got that 20 fin internet connection. All right, we're gonna get to it, man. Nothing I can do while I'm on the show. So let's just rock out. We'll go in rotation order like we always do. And first game up will be 559, 560. We're looking at Sacramento, Cleveland. If I can find, there we go. Sacramento and Cleveland. Opened up Cats -5. It's on the move right now, down as low as -3. Total open 230, and that one is going up. I see it as high as 233.5. As far as the injury report is concerned, for Sacramento, looks like Sasha Vasenkov is game time decision. And then for the Cavs, Jared Allen, game time decision. I believe Garland also just got ruled questionable, downgraded to questionable rather. And then they have Ty Jerome and Thompson out. Cavs have been playing good basketball. They've covered 8 of their last 11. They're 10-8 as a home favorite. When they play competition being greater than a 55% win team, they are 13-7 ATS. The Kings, they've been winning a lot lately, 6-1 straight. I mean, that would get them a cover in this game as an underdog. They're 8-3 on the season as a road dog, and they've also been good versus competition, 10-6 ATS versus greater than 55% win teams. To see this one, honestly, to see it open at that 5 and immediately go down, it went down to 4. I was already just trying to find reasons to back Sacramento because I felt like that's telling us some guys won't be in the lineup. And now we see guys getting at it. So both teams have been really good defensively. You guys, if you've been around for a while, you know how I feel about the Kings. It's going to take a hell of a lot when you get to the window with anything Sacramento. So all I can say right now is I think a couple of those guys do sit past side, and I think this will be a close game if Sacramento doesn't win outright. So lean Sacktown may get involved, may not, but only way I could play this game is Sacramento. Let's see if you guys can talk me into it a little bit. Help me out here. Raven Ron says Dasani or Aquafina. I don't do any of those. I absolutely hate honey. And I'm not really an Aquafina person anyway. Fiji or it's other stuff I drink, but I don't drink those two. Let's see. Justin says there's a lot of compliments to Skee from non-members. I just don't understand. I was trying to figure out a way to appreciate you, Justin. I see what you guys think about this game. Armando, he got the +4.5 on Kings. Leo says he has a Kings. It's the last long road trip. See if they want to finish strong. They have been winning games. They want to finish strong here. Ray Ron likes the Cavs -4. Says he can't see anything else. I'm not gonna be involved on the Cavs here. That's one thing I absolutely don't want. And I do see it lagging with the comments here, so I apologize. And Olympic says Kings are the dirty dogs. Eduardo lets us know that Jared Allen was at shoot around today. Ryan H like Cleveland. And I wish I could figure this out. It's bothering me, but I got to rock out. So a lot of different opinions in this game. Bash Bros likes the Kings. It's such a road game, but the line movement is scaring him. Rick White says a little choppy today. There's nothing I can do, brother. Nothing I can do, man. Just got back home. For whatever reason, it's not working correctly. So last time I'll mention it here. Next game, we have 561, 562. Looking at the Dallas Mavericks heading into Philly to take on the Sixers. Opened up Mavs -1. They're a 3.5-point favorite now. Total opened up 242.5, and it looks like 245.5. As far as the injury report is concerned, Exum and Lively look like they will be out. Both Kyrie and Luka should be in here today for the Sixers side. And now it looks like my internet probably got a little bit better. Maybe it was just something going on. For the Philly side, Harris's game time decision. Batum, Covington, Embiid, Lofton, and Melton are all out. And it goes right back to crap right there. But only way you do have Brooklyn. I mean, you do have Dallas on the front end of the back-to-back versus Brooklyn. And for some reason in my mind, I feel like they care about that Brooklyn game a little bit more. I know some guys over there who used to play for this Dallas team, guys that they're trying to get back. I'm not really willing to lay with either one of these teams. This is the worst defensive rated team in the last 5 games versus the second worst defensive rated team in the last 5 games. So it's no way that I could be laying. The only way I could play this game would be taking the points. And, in this situation, it might not be the worst thing here. Philly is at the house. Dallas may save some of that energy for tomorrow versus Brooklyn. And not a game I feel strong about. Today, the later games, the last, I like 3 out of the last 4. These first couple, I don't love too much. But I would only look towards the Sixers catching the points in this game, and I don't really want to look at the total. If I had to, it's over, just because, like I said, neither team is playing defense. It's gone over 8 of the last 11 for Philly. Only ways for me to see that game. Trying to give you guys a little something, but that game, some of these games are difficult. Let's see. Comments, see what you guys got here. He might not even be out there, Raul. Guys saying it's a lot better now. Glad to see that. 110 says how many units are am I up on a season? I'm like hovering around even money, somewhere around the even money, whether it's a little bit up or a little bit down. I was just up, and then the last play I had was a pretty big play and it lost. So it's been going back and forth. But if you've been around, you know this is the time of the year where we take off. Last year, I mean, the last 300 and I won't say that, but last year it did start for me in March, and if you go back to March from till now, still up 197 units. So this is money time. We've been just kind of treading water, but still, not saying I'm fine with where I'm at. I'd obviously like to do better, but not the end of the world. Be a little bit up or a little bit down. Actually, in all honesty, I love where I'm at right now because the past few years I've been a lot more down than where I'm at right now, and I finished positive. I finished, really good in both seasons. So to be around even, honestly, is a win for me right now. So, man, I want to break that unit record from last season. It was up 130 units on the season. I want to get above that. That's the goal. Tomorrow says sounds like an over. Saturated says the Sixers are not good without Embiid. They're good as long as Maxey plays. They're not good without Maxey and Embiid, but Maxey can put in some work. You did see him have that career night. We have a 50-piece and lead him to a win not too long ago. Jay Gill thinks the over as well. Wham Bam, remind everybody to hit the like button. Appreciate you, Wham Bam. Yeah, Slate is really, really ugly here. Mitch, Hank likes Luka props. Jay Will says, tough game. Mavs should pull out. I don't know if I'll bet it. And Mitch gives us Mobley assist. Is that? Oh, plus 165 is what he meant. So over 2.5 plus 165. Raven Ron likes the Mavs. So does VC3. So a little bit of disagreement here. Prolific says, after All-Star, we good. Yeah, that's when we get a lot of teams who we know when people are going to be caring. And really easy to read the NBA for me around that time of year. Okay, watch this. Appreciate you tuning in. Cooper says, show units. I don't keep track of it every day. I mean, it's a lot of stuff for me to do every day. If I had other people, like a producer or something, maybe we would do something like that. But I just try to cap the games, win as much as we can win. I mean, we know when we're winning, we know we're not. And I just keep up with my personal units from every bet that I place. Wham Bam says, we know what to do around this time. It's money time for show. Luca P plus A says, Hank. And a lot of people not willing to get involved here. Dante likes Harris. Oh, no, he likes Philly team total over if Harris plays. Justin says, I'm 16-5 when I tell Skee members only pick since I started tracking Skee. I know this we've done really good with those member plays. I know I haven't posted a lot when I was traveling. But we had 2 sweeps, 5-0 day, I think, and a 3-0 day. So we've been doing some work around here. Let's keep it going on the slate. Next up will be 563, 564 Lakers and Charlotte. Opened up Lakers minus 10.5, and I now see them minus 12.5. Total opened at 231.5, and it's 226.5. So 5-point move on that total. Injury report for the Lakers. I see Run and AD are getting minus 4. Kyle Gordon Hayward, LaMelo will all out and Cody Martin. Look, this is really interesting to me. And I don't know if everybody heard Brian's interview recently after this game, but I'm not. He wasn't even directing it at the Hornets. I don't believe, but it's speaking directly to who the Hornets are and what they do. I mean, you see this Hornets team. I've said when they traded away Terry Rozier, that's them telling you they don't care. They're not out there trying to win games. And since then, I mean, they failed to cover 7 straight games. You got the guys over there laughing on the bench when they're getting blown out. Um, what LeBron, if you didn't hear LeBron saying like, worry about the game, don't worry about the Jordan cars, all stuff, and that's all Charlotte is doing over there. So it can go one of two ways here. You do have a Charlotte team on a back-to-back. It can either go Lakers show up and Lakers show up and blow them out because LeBron wants to make a point about teams like this, or the Hornets show up and make a statement because they got called out in a sense. What it boils down to for me is I think the Lakers can get it done. I have no faith in backing the Hornets, but it's just a little bit too much. I don't want to expect them to win by double digits if I don't feel like I can trust the Lakers to get stops. They have been playing a little bit better lately, but I just don't think they're there defensively right now. So can't get there with the Lakers. If I had to play this game, I would go with the over. I know they did miss a couple road overs lately, but they've still covered. I mean, they still have went over 16 of their last 19 on the road and 7 of their last 9 games. Also has gone over 4 of the last 5 meetings between these teams. So lean over. I really wish. And yeah, I messed up the graphic. Bacon says, who are the Hornets to be 11.5-point favorites? 11.5-point underdogs. But I could only bet the Lakers or the over in this game. Let's take a look at the comments. Trevor Tills, what up? Parlay Pat likes the team total under for the Hornets. I don't trust Lakers defense enough, but I really think the Hornets offense is terrible. So I'm not mad at it. It's just a little bit tough for me. People saying the internet is messing up. I already talked about it. If you haven't been here, if you didn't hear me, I'm not talking about it no more. I'm just gonna get to the game as best as I can. Let's see. Dante likes Lakers team total over 119.5. His Hornets off a back-to-back after playing the Lakers stack wins. Lakers pace is top 3 last 5. I think that's a solid look for this total. Tomorrow also liking that look. Lit Picks reminds that the Hornets are 1-9 ATS versus the Lake Show. I think that's what he's saying there. He says fade the Hornets. And Garland is out now. Chat is letting me know. So we'll keep moving here. Only way I would play it is Lakers are over. Next game, 565, 566. Golden State Warriors heading in Brooklyn. It's now pick 'em. Total open 236, and it looks like 238. As far as the injury, refresh because guys let me know. Moving pieces right now. So game transition. So it's Wiggins, they'll be without Chris Paul and Gary Payton II. For the next, Anthony Smith, Sharp, and so I personally just you have this other side of the Dallas game. Nets been back to back playing them. The Warriors have been playing good basketball. Warriors have been playing good basketball, or better basketball at least, since they came back from that extended break. They've covered 6 of their last 9 games. They are, I mean, I had this when they were still underdog, 9-5 as a road dog. They've definitely been a better offensive team last 5 games. They've been a better rebounding team. They've been getting a little bit better on that defensive end. I didn't think Brooklyn should be a favorite from the beginning. They've only covered 5 of their last 19 games. I I think Golden State, especially right now, is more than capable of winning this game. So would only look towards the Warriors. Did I bet it yet? I did not, but it's the only way that I will look. Only way that I will look is the Warriors in this game. So let's keep it. Let's look at the chat. The last two games I do like a lot more, and I do have a play absolutely for you guys. So don't worry. I'm just trying to get through this slate. It's not the greatest, and usually I like a little bit more than this. Dan says Nets first quarter has been fire. I do like that look at Star Warrior for that last game. David Martin says over. Sean Evans likes Cam Thomas to ball out today. Chloe Parlay Guru says Warriors are faves. I see Pick'em everywhere. I see Pick'em everywhere. Justin likes the Warriors. MSD does not like the Warriors. I mean, they've been playing good lately. They've covered. If you've been backing the Warriors, you've been winning money. If you've been backing the Nets, you have not been winning money. Call it what you want, whether they suck or not. They've been playing better right now, and they've been winning their backers' money. Brian likes the Nets and the over. D Rose the Legend says both teams been playing pretty good defense. Can't take an under in this one. They've been playing better defense lately. I still need to see it a little bit longer, some more consistency. Kong's Clip says he moved on Brooklyn last night, -1.5. Real says Steph is going for 40 tonight. Eduardo loves the over. D-Rose says he meant to say can't take an over in this one. Majestic Mike says Warriors let me down against the Hawks. Willing to run it back here today. Okay, my bad. CeeLo. My bad. CeeLo Parlay Guru. I got you. Says let's cash and hit the like button. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a one-way ticket for me. Only going with Golden State or staying out the way. And I probably prefer to stay out the way in this game. Game should be played with pace. Not mad if you want to look a little bit towards the over, but not going to be something I put my money on. I'm going to move on down the list. And this is 567, 568. Clippers and Hawks opened up. Clippers -3. They're now a 4-point favorite. Total open 245.5 and is down to 243. As far as the injury report, Zubac game time decision. I feel like I saw something this morning that said that he was going to be back. So maybe he's trending a little bit more closer to playing, but still on the injury report right now. Sadiq Bey, game time decision. Hunter, game time decision for the Hawks. And looks like they'll be without Capella in this one. Hawks do have the rest advantage 1 day compared to 0 back-to-back for these Clippers. And I felt conflicted just because I really initially was liking the Clippers. I just every time I look at Atlanta, I have a hard time backing them because I know they have trouble getting stops. Their offense is going to have to carry them in order for them to win games and stay in games. But their offense has been carrying them lately. They've been doing it. And something else that I overlooked about the Hawks lately, and is why I lost that last game on the Suns, probably, or a part of the reason why. I mean, that All-Star snub for Trae Young, right? I mean, he took it personal, and I just have a hard time going against that. Hawks have been the number 1 offensive rated team the last 5 games. They've been the number 3 rebounding team. If they keep that up, Hawks can stay in this game. So I felt a little bit conflicted here. I think I won't really want to get in front of the Hawks too much until that All-Star break. That's kind of how I feel, just with what I said about the Trae Young and all that stuff. And they've kind of started to play a little bit better lately. So with all that said, I don't want to lay with the Clippers. I think if you like the Clippers, and also, by the way, another thing to mention here is, I mean, just thinking about last night, right? Didn't James Harden play like over 40 minutes? I mean, who knows how much gas they have left in the tank for the Clippers team. I honestly have systems on both sides. I think this is what the last game. This might be the last game of the road trip for the Clippers here. Sorry if I'm confusing my games, but let me just glance at here because I do have a system, even though I'm not putting it up on the screen. So yeah, it's the last game of a long road trip. I think it was a 6-game road trip, and they're on a back-to-back. I just don't think it's a Clipper spot. That is not a Clipper spot. So have they been playing good lately? Yeah, they've been winning all these games. Are they going to bring it tonight? I'm uncertain. I do think the Hawks bring it though. So with that said, I would only put my money on the Hawks. I guess Hawks +3 is my lane for this game. Let's take a look at the comment section. Eduardo says spot play for the Hawks. Sean Evans likes Plumlee over 8.5 rebounds without Zubac tonight. He could be back. What up, KD? Says cheers, Skee. Your help is highly appreciated. Let's all smack the like button. And it's much appreciated. It does help out the show. And, it's a new month over here. If we get enough likes on the show, might be able to do a little bit of something for everybody out there, for some people out there. I can't control who it goes to. If you guys have been around, you know what I'm talking about. But if we get enough likes there, we'll see what we can do. I'm trying to pull it up here to see how many we got. Somebody in the chat how many we got. I want to try to make it to 200 while we're live, and then I can get something here on the show. MSD says Hawks been playing well lately. Lit Pick says fading Harden after a good shooting night, and now in the second leg, under 18.5 points. Says tonight will be a PG night, over 20.5 points. Interesting. Bryce says Hawks been at home catching a lot of West Coast teams in bad spots the last 5 games. It's another team right here, right? In a bad spot. Brian says Hawks +3. Talking about that road trip. Says it could be a good look for these Hawks here. Trey is streaky. I agree with that. Raven Ron liking the Clippers here. Manny says the Hawks. Justin says the Hawks. MSD says the Hawks. Hank says yes, I think there's some fatigue for the Clippers. I would agree. Sharon says Skee for what it's worth. Clips were only in Miami last night. Barely any travel. Says Clippers or nothing. Bacon says he's not worried about what the spread is. He's leaning towards the Clippers. I don't know. You might be worried if you're just leaning and didn't bet it yet. But he does say he's looking towards the Clippers. BC3 going the other way. S. Dot thinks he'll be Clippers early in Hawks full game. That does make sense as far as the rest advantage is concerned. The Hawks play 42 minutes. Tomorrow says get those lights up. Appreciate that. Jay Gill likes the opposite way. So everybody likes a little bit of something different here. He says Hawks first half, Clippers full game. Booper says I'm not losing cash with the Clippers. Uh-oh. Great comment here. Let's do them back to back. Sharon says, Skee for what it's worth. Clips were only in Miami last night. Barely any travel. Clips for nothing. Hank says, Harden from Miami to Atlanta? That doesn't sound like a Harden spot. It's like a fade spot if I've ever heard one. If anybody knows anything about James Harden. So that's a good call up. Even if, they didn't go party. I mean, you know what he's known to do. You know the kind of places he's known to be in. It's a lot of places in both Miami and Atlanta. Davis hit the like. You're gonna win some bread. Tomorrow he took the Hawks. Sour Diesel. Where's you slipping? And that's a good point. I did see him comment after that show on he did comment after the show and said, you gotta hold people accountable, man. Especially when you're talking red with everybody. I didn't forget that. I don't forget either. So we might not see him for a while, but when we're gonna let him know. We're gonna let him know for sure. 20K, right? Minus 400. We're gonna let him know. Can't come in here talking reckless and then run away when your play go like that. All right, let's get to the last game on the slate. Game I'm getting involved in here. 569, 570, Toronto and New Orleans. This game opened up Pelicans -8. They're 10.5 point favorite now. And I feel like this one is moving all over because it did get up to, I think, 11.5 or 12. Now it seems like it's coming back down. Total open 235. And I'm seeing a lot of 230s out there. Injury report. Let me just refresh. For the Raptors, looks like RJ Barrett, Noel, Porter are out. For the Pelicans, Herb Jones, game time. Zion, game time. Larry Nance, game time. For what it's worth, Coach Green did say that Jones and Nance, I believe it was, went through a full practice yesterday. So I do expect them to play. And this Raptors team, I mean, they're on a back to back, and they're on a back to back, and they're coming off a double overtime game. I mean, this is a spot you do not want to be back in the Raptors 9 times out of 10. You just don't know how much they have left in the tank. They are 3-5 on the second of a back to back so far this season. Um, and looking at the Pelicans, well, for one, the Raptors are bottom 10 in all the categories that I care about last 5 games: offensive rating, defensive rating, rebound percentage. They have not been playing good basketball. This Pelicans team, the problem has been on offense, but in a game like this, I think it's the defense that makes up for it, that holds this Toronto Raptors team down. So I was looking at the Raptors, and let me see what the best number you can get right now. Raptors team total. Raptors team total. I do see a 109.5 still at Bet Online. But like I said, they're unrested after, and they had to travel after a double overtime game. I mean, how much do they really have left in the tank? You can look up quiz. I'm sure it'll support this. Um, and look at this tonight, second best team defending the three. Raptors are bottom 10 shooting it. Bottom 10 offensive rating last 5 games, first solid defense. And with the rest advantage, be able to pay attention and give that effort on the defensive end. So I think Raptors team forward is the best way to go in this one. I mean, I wanted to try to get there with the Pelicans, but I just didn't feel like I'm not as comfortable in that offense. Like, to win by this margin, you got to be able to do 2 things. You got to, in my mind, you have to be able to shoot the three well, defend the three well, and they do those things. But just lately, I mean, Willie, I think it's Green is not putting a lot of lineups out there that are great for offense, but they're the second worst offensive rated team last 5 games, and I don't bet on that to win by double digits. So that was my thought process. I will bet on their defense, however. So Raptors team total under 109.5 was my look for this game. Let's take a look at the chat, see what you guys think. Party boy tour for Harden. Boofer got the queries for Harden. All right, Jay Will says he got the Pels minus 9.5 and under 235.5 last night on FanDuel, plus 170. One of those combined looks. Nice work getting those numbers. David says first half, I think you're good with the Pelicans. Yeah, that's another reason why I had trouble laying these points. I mean, they've been a team who can get out to a hot start. They've had a lot of trouble closing games. So until they start to figure that out, I mean, why would I want to back them for a full 48 minutes? I get that they should have the more advantage the more the game goes on, but I still would like to see them, show some kind of consistency closing games. That's what I want. Dante likes the under. Says Raptors gas and Pels might sit. Zion, Clippers on deck. Michael, I appreciate you. Says great show. He's saying keep it up. Says good breakdowns on the games. Says I think sometimes we can overthink games, go with the flow. Justin likes the team total over for the Pelicans. Brian H likes the Pels on the spread and the Raptors team total over. Under. Raptors team total under. Appreciate that. Michael, Damani likes, it says Raptors team total over. Then it says you. So I'm unsure what he likes there. Raven Ron says he's willing to jump on that Pelicans first half spread. Eduardo looking at the under, so is Ronell. Jay Will says more of a fade of the Raptors than a play on the Pelicans. And I can agree on that. Duran says top play, Scotty Barnes rebounds under. And he likes that Sacramento game under. I think that's what he's saying there. So appreciate you sharing that. So we made it through the entire, and Damani, that was a team total under. So appreciate clarifying that. We made it through the entire NBA card. Didn't do too much talking about Super Bowl this week. I was thinking about having some people on. Do have some friends coming in town, et cetera, who are more football people. But what I will say is I'm not gonna get all into it now. But what I haven't posted for my members in a while. I have made two bets on the Super Bowl already, and last 3 years for the Super Bowl have been profitable. My members, I'm gonna share my top prop. I'm gonna share my top prop for the Super Bowl today. So look out for that, members. And where we at on those likes before we I'll continue to talk about this game more and more each day, but I want to talk about it with some people who I keep talking about it by myself. You guys can keep hearing a lot of the same things. So I want to talk it out with some different people who might feel a little bit different about the game. So you guys can choose who you like to roll with. So let me try to pull it up here. See if we did hit the like button. If you didn't, if we got to where we need to go, able to do a little something extra here. Nah, we only got 96 though. We're not giving away nothing with it. We can't even touch 100, and we got over 200 in here. Nah. So I guess we'll try to do it again another day. So with that said, it is about that time. We'll move on over to the best bet segment. And if you've been around, you know what to do. For the people who are new, everybody will drop their best bets in the chat. All I ask is 3 rules. No more than 2 best bets. Put the number of the line that you're getting for your best bet so I can grade it. And now I'm blanking out again. What's the third rule? Why do I do this? It's been too long since I did a show. So no more than 2 bets. Put the number of the put the number of the line you're getting and put best bet next to your best bet. So I know it's your best bet. And we'll come back and see how everybody does tomorrow. We got a great group here. Great group here. Very, very sharp chat. So make sure you guys pay attention. And my best bet, I will go with the game we just talked about. I'm gonna go with Raptor team total under 109.5. I believe that's the best bet. So we're on the slate. And as always, you guys know you can find all of my work at wagertalk.com. Let's take a look at some of you guys' best bets before we shut it down here. Saturated liking. Oh, he's asking about the Gatorade color. He says he's guessing my Super Bowl best bet is gonna be the Gatorade color. No, it is not. I'll let you know right now. Not Gatorade color. Appreciate you, Raul. Mario says best bet is the Warriors money line. Justin sharing some college action like Jackson State. Siete Catorce says Hornets plus 12. Dirty Dog says Skee style. And Siete Catorce usually goes with a money line parlay, so definitely switching it up. Says Skee style there. Tomorrow likes the Cavs and the Lakers. Jay Gill going with those Clippers. Bacon says this slate is terrible. Not rocking with it. Kevin, back on his Eastern Washington team, says full game over. Usually, I think he does team total, but he says full game over 149.5 Eastern Washington game. Lit picks going with best bet as the Lakers minus 12.5, and also Harden under 18.5 points. The legend likes that Lakers game over. They like Kansas minus 4.5. And Wham Bam showing up in the chat going with Oubre over 1.5 points. As best, but I didn't give it to my mama. That's what he said, man. Take it to the window. I didn't give it to my mama. He's not giving mama a loser. I think Uber has been pretty consistent with that 3-point prop. So nice work there, Wham Bam. And for you people watching on the replay, you can still see the live chat. You just go to the comment section if you're on your phone. You swipe over, click, you can see the live chat replay. And if you're on the computer, it should be in the top right corner. So, like I always say, show is absolutely nothing without the chat. I appreciate y'all for, rocking with me and making it through this show, even though it was choppy and bad connection. Best of luck if you tell. Good luck on all of your action. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow, and peace.